Hi guys, I'm Annabelle, and welcome back to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing a full run-through of Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit. Now if you don't know about Kingdom Hearts, it's a popular video game that actually mixes two worlds together. One is the world of another video game called Final Fantasy, which I love, and the world of Disney. So the characters from Final Fantasy, with the help of Mickey, Goofy, Donald, go and battle the Heartless in this video game and also in this board game. Join me at the table and let's play it. Alright guys, I have the game almost ready to go. In this game, we're going to be Sora, who is the main character in the video game, and his companion is going to be Donald Duck, because I love Donald Duck. And also he's our healer, and I always like to have some kind of support in the game if I can. Alright, so the last thing, here's our items. Everybody starts with one item, so let's go ahead and give everyone an item. Shuffle these. Or a card, but I guess, I don't know why I keep calling them, I like to call them items. They're really cards. So Sora gets one reroll, and Donald gets one reroll. Well, I guess there's multiples. And then the last thing we need to do, well, first of all, Sora and Donald all start with 5 shield, which I already placed on their player boards. They start empty. Everything is empty. I prepare the things that are going to be going in here, which you'll see how that works out in a minute. They're on the side. And now we have to prepare the world. So in this game, we're trying to save the world from the Heartless. We have to save 6 different worlds, just like in the video game where they go from world to world trying to save different worlds. So the way we do it, and you can adjust the difficulty as you see fit, but the normal game uses 3 of the level 3 worlds. So we shuffle, and we get 3, and they're double-sided, so when you're picking, you can just flip them like that if you want. 1, let's see, 2, Neverland from, what is it? Peter Pan, and Keyblade Graveyard. So those are going to be our 3, level 3. And then the rest we can set aside. Don't put them away, because what happens is we have to save 3 worlds. If we lose 2 worlds, we lose the game. So you can lose 1 world and not lose the game. You have to lose 2 worlds in order to completely lose the game. And if you lose 1 world, you're going to have to replace it with one of the worlds that we're not using at the beginning of the game. So in the meantime, hopefully that doesn't happen, but if it happens, now you know. We get 2 level 2s, Land of Dragons, and sure, this one, Olympus from Hercules, and 1 level 1, which will make 6. And we'll take this one on this side, which is the Kingdom. I don't know where that's from, but sure. Okay, so our worlds are ready to go. We'll go in order, starting with level 1. There is an indicator of how good or bad the world is becoming. And the way it works, there's 2 little symbols on each card. If you're playing with 2 players, it goes on the blue. But if you're playing with more players, it might go on the green triangle, making it a little easier, because we have to go this way in order to save the world. When we save the world, if we save this, we are able to save this world, we're gonna get a +1 shield. So that's good to keep in mind. I always like keeping that in mind, to know what we're going to be expending. But that's it for setup. We can go to gameplay so you can understand a little bit better how the game works. All right, so in each of our turns, we're going to be rolling dice, and we're going to be drafting those dice. We have 3 rerolls that we can perform in order to fill up our boards and perform actions. So the first step of our turn is to roll everything. Okay. The next step is to pick what we want to keep from there. So these crowns are wild, so I definitely want to keep the crowns. Sora is our best attacker, and these keyblades, which represent the weapon that he uses, are really good for attack. That's our symbol for attack, so I'm going to keep that. Also, this black die is actually how you get shields back. And the black die is the worst die. It's the Heartless die. It has the Heartless symbol, which is that one. And we don't want to see that symbol. If I take that die out of the equation, he won't be rolling. I won't be rolling that. So I think I'm going to take it so that, and I can change my mind. This is only my first roll. So for my second roll, I get the same thing. For my third roll, I can change my mind and bring some dice back if I want to, but I'm just gonna straight out, okay, I got that. Okay. All right, so now we go to the second phase of the game where we're going to assign our dice. And what we do is we match. So that one is going to go there, and this one is going to go here, indicating that I'm going to cover those two. I'm also going to go ahead and cover this 3, a Mickey and 2 wilds. Now this one, I only have 1, and I need to fill it all up during one single turn in order to use it. So this is useless to me right now. Also, if I wanted to attack, I would have to use a wild or another one of these. Like I could have put the wild here and then use this one to trigger the attack, because there are 3 phases in these actions. The first one, which we're gonna replay right now, is the we call it, I think it's ready. So yeah, so now our attack is ready. Our attack is also set, but in order for it to go, we need 1 more die. But this stays for the next turn, so you're kind of preparing yourself at the beginning of the game to be better during the game. Okay, so we also have readied our Mickey, but we didn't get to set it, so we're gonna have to wait until we roll that again in order to set it. So that was a very uneventful first turn, but usually first turns are uneventful in this game. You're gonna get better as the game progresses. But now that we're finished, it is time for the Heartless to go. And this is a co-op game, so we're fighting against the Heartless that are invading the world. And the way they do it is they roll whatever is on the top of the card, and then the effects are going to be signaled here. So this world is rolling 3 blue and 1 black, or I should say the Heartless in this world, not this world. So let's see how they do. Okay, well, they rolled the Heartless, which we don't like, remember? So first, the crown, when the Heartless are rolling, never has an effect. That's kind of like our wild, our symbol, as opposed to the Heartless symbol, which is their symbol. Now, in order to know what the Heartless symbol does, we check here on the player board, or on the world board, and it says +1 Heartless per player. So +1 Heartless means it goes towards the lost, so not good. And then the triangle we check, and this one has no effect, and the Keyblade is +2 Heartless. So that means, guys, we already lost the world. Just like that, just on the first turn. So when we lose the world, a few things happen. Let me show you. We add it to the stack of the worlds that are lost. If we lose another one, we lose the game. Number 2, all players remove all of the set tokens for each action. And then each player in turn rolls blue and black. They must remove the corresponding ready tokens from their player board. And if you roll the Heartless, they must remove the ready tokens from the 3 shortest action on their player board, in addition to what they roll on the blue die. But if we get a wild and a Heartless, then nothing happens to us. So in short, this world goes to a we lost pile. If we lose another one, we're out of the game. We will shuffle the ones that we put away before, because we need to save 6 worlds, and now there's only 5 worlds left. So we'll be adding 1 more, and sure, it'll be you. It'll be Destiny Islands. It is our destiny to maybe lose this game. It's a level 1, so that's not a bad thing, I guess. Although we just lost the level 1 world. But it's just the beginning of the game. I mean, we're not prepared for this. And this will go on the blue. Okay, so that was first. Then we have to, if we had anything set, which Sora did, we have to unset it. It's the only one he had unset. And Donald hasn't even taken a turn. He hasn't done anything yet. And then Sora's going to roll the blue and the black. And if he rolls the Heartless, he loses the first 3. So he's back to the beginning, pretty much. First, the 3 shortest one, which will be the first 3. And he also loses the triangle ones, the distract ones, but he didn't have that. So, and Donald won't lose anything no matter what he rolls, because he doesn't have anything, but you know, we roll for him anyways. So we're kind of like at the beginning of the game with a level 2 world. Yeah, this doesn't look good. All right, Donald is up. Okay, he has a wild, which he will keep. Donald is really good at getting items. That's like his thing. But let's see, we can get, you know what, we're gonna keep these two, so we get rid of that black die. For my second roll, we're going to keep the wild, and we'll keep the attack, because we need to attack, or else we're gonna lose another world. And for my third roll, I have to keep whatever that is, but it is a wild, so that's a good thing. Okay, so now we assign. I'm gonna put the 2 Mickeys here. I'm going to put the 3 attacks here, and I'm going to set my attack because I know Sora's really good at setting the attack, and hopefully we don't lose right away. You'll be able to see how on Sora's turn, he can help Donald, and on Donald's turn, he can give some dice to Sora, and that's where the co-op and interaction fun part comes into. All right, but let's hope we don't lose the world. First Mickey, and then he's readying his attack. And he also got to set his attack. Okie dokes. And now we're going to roll for the world. Okay, so we know the wild has no effect. Bring it back. This one is -2 health. So I'm going to just remove 2 shields. Not lose any health just yet. And then this one has no effect. And that one is the same, so no effect. So we didn't lose yet. Okay, so now it is Sora's turn. Okay, we have a wild. We'll keep the Mickeys. And we'll also keep the attack. And then we're gonna roll again. And yeah, we'll keep all of that. Second roll, that's it, we're done. Okay, so we're going to set this. We're gonna set our Mickeys. And we're gonna set our shield. I know that means we're not doing much this turn, but I'm really just trying to prepare for the turns to come. Now, of course, I might not be using the best strategy. I might need to start moving it, because we keep doing nothing and the world keeps doing stuff. Here we go. Hopefully lots of no effect. Okay, well, the world heard me. That has no effect. The triangle is -1 health, so I lose a shield, and this is 1 Heartless. Okay. Alright, back to Donald. Okie dokes. Lots of items, which Donald is really good at. He's not that great at that. He'll keep 3 items. Yeah, keep the 3 items, and we'll re-roll the rest. We'll keep the attack as well. Second roll. Yeah, we'll keep the Mickey. And third roll. And it's a Heartless. Now, I know here it doesn't matter, but what happens when you roll a Heartless is that you cannot, if I rolled Heartless on the third, let's say that I rolled a Heartless and I still had a blue die, I cannot use that blue die. Also, if I roll a Heartless during my first or second turn, I cannot keep any of the dice that I saw. I have to re-roll everything. So the Heartless, that's why it's not a good die to have. And right now it's useless to me because I don't have Heartless anywhere. But let's assign. I'm going to assign my items and trigger my items. I'm also going to trigger my attack. Or, because I have it set and so does Sora, I could give it to Sora and Sora could attack. However, it's the same thing whether I attack or Sora attacks. It's only one attack. So in this particular case, it doesn't really matter. But when it comes to our special ability, then it matters. Because Donald's special ability is anyone gets +1 health and 1 attack. So it's just 1 attack. But if you look at Sora's special ability, he gets +3 attack. And like I said, he's our hard hitter. So if Sora had this set and Donald had this set and Donald rolls this symbol, he can give it to Sora for a 3 attack instead of a 1 attack and a health. So that's kind of how that works. I don't know that we're going to get there since we're kind of losing, so that's why I'm explaining things to you. Okay, so I set everything up, and now I had an extra one of these, so that means I can fire my action. So I have it ready, I have it set, go, I can get an item. And it is a symbol that means either 3 of these or do not roll for the world. Very good. And an attack, which means we go down towards the save the world icon. And now we roll for the world, or we can spend our card. But I want to help Sora because that's another thing where interaction between players happen. I can use my cards during Sora's turn. Sora can use his cards during my turn. So I might want to set Sora up so that he can start hitting hard. So I'm going to roll for the world and we'll hope for the best. Okay, well we have this one, which is no effect, and the items or cards are no effect. So we just have to worry about Mickey, which is 2 Heartless, which is no good. Okay, and now it's back to Donald's turn, Sora's turn, who's rolling everything. Okay, we got tons of wilds. We'll keep. We can also set our items, so I think we'll keep, and we can get a shield back, so we'll keep. Okay, so let's assign 2 here. Donald is going to give me his card during my turn, which covers 3 of these, and then I'll take a wild for this one, a wild here, and a wild to trigger it. And I'm actually, instead, I could get a shield back, but I'm actually going to give it to Donald since he also has it set, so he can get a shield back. Okay, so let's set first. My collect is set, and my ability is set. Even though it cost me an item and a bunch of dice, but that's okay. We'll discard it. It's ready and it's set. Okay, and now we're going to trigger whatever actions we have with the dice we have left. So first, 3 attack. 1, 2, 3, going in the right direction finally. And Donald is going to use this to get a shield back. All right, and see how now Sora is so much more prepared. Actually, both of them, they're almost almost all set. Of course, only one more world that we lose. All right, let's see. Let's roll for the world. Okay, item is 2 Heartless. 1, 2. This one is -2 health, so he loses another 2 shields. And Mickey is 2 Heartless. Oh no, we're about done again, guys. All right, Donald is rolling everything. Okay, 2 wilds. We'll keep the attack as well. Let's see. I want the item. I want the Mickey, but I'm gonna give it to Sora. Let's re-roll. Second roll. Okay, we'll keep a wild, and I guess, well, I'm gonna re-roll one more time for my third roll because if I can, oh no, I can't do that. I was gonna say if I rolled this, I'll give it to Sora, but I can't give it to Sora unless mine is set, and mine is not set. So the best I can do is the attack, probably. All right, so let's assign. I'm gonna give my Mickey to Sora. I'm gonna attack, and I'm gonna give Sora an attack because he's also ready and set. And then I have wilds. I'll get back a shield. I'll get an item. And that's it. I can't really do much with this one. So, yeah. Okay, so let's set things first. I have nothing to set. I focus more on getting stuff. So I'll get an item. And his roll 2 blue, 2 less blue for the world. So that works. Get a shield back. Full shields. Attack for 1. And Sora attacks for 1. And Sora gets a shield back. Okay. And I think I'm going to not roll for the world. Roll 2 blue less for the world. I'm going to do it because maybe it'll be the break that we need to get ahead. So since I'm rolling 2 less blue. I'm only rolling 1 blue and 1 black. Okay, I get -1 health from the triangle. So one shield and another Heartless incoming. Okay. Alright, Sora's turn. Here we go. Well, see, there's a Heartless. So that means that I can't keep any of these dice. I need to re-roll everything, and this is my second roll, so it counts. Okay. That's why I keep taking the whatever symbol this rolls. And I need shields, so I'll keep that. Let's see. Ooh, bunch of these. I'll definitely keep one. And for my third roll, we got a Mickey that I can give to Donald, so I'll keep it. I've got a distract that is useless and another Mickey. I'm gonna go ahead and use my reroll and reroll one of these. Get another Mickey. We are just making it out. I want to try and get items. So Donald is gonna use his reroll. See? Okay, and it's a wild. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. So I'll assign a shield. I'll assign the shield to Donald, and then I'm gonna trigger my ability, and then I'm gonna attack, and Mickey's going to attack. All right, I think we're good. Anything to set? No. Let's first go ahead and attack for one. Let's bring a shield back. Let's attack for three. It's more like it. Let's get a shield back for Donald. And let's attack for one. We're finally like on the halfway point. A little bit, yeah, we're finally doing better. But now we have to roll for the world. Let's see if all the progress just gets torn apart. Let's see. This one has no effect. Very good. Mickey's though. Mickey is 4 Heartless, 2 per each. And this is another Heartless. So all of this is 5 Heartless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're definitely doing better than us. Alright, Donald's turn. Okay. Donald is going to keep the attack. One attack. I wish I could try and do that, but we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Donald. So that would mean that I will have to roll all of those with this symbol. What are the chances of that? I don't want to know. What I'll do instead is I'll try and get some items. I'll give this one to, I'll keep it, but I'll give it to Sora. And let's re-roll these and see if we can get some items. No items here. Okay, I'll keep the attack for Sora because I only have one more reroll. Item? Alright, now we get items. Okay, so let's assign all of this. I'll keep the attack. Shield for Sora. I don't need shield, so that's useless. I'll take an item. Sora cannot take an item because Sora doesn't have it set. So we'll just have to forfeit that and then attack for Sora. So we'll collect our item. We get one of these symbols. Good, okay. I wish it was like 2 of them at least, or 3, but hey, we'll take what we can take. One attack, so we're going the right direction again. Another attack, and a shield back for our friend Sora. Okay, now we roll for them. Okay, and we get tons and tons of Keyblades, which is 1 Heartless each, so that's 3, and no effect from this one. 1, 2, 3. Almost at the end of the game. Alright, Sora's turn. Okay, let's see. Well, I don't think we need any more shields. Everybody's shielded up, so I can reroll that. I can reroll this. I'll set my item, so I'll keep this one. I think I'm going to reroll everything else. Only because I'm looking... I could keep an attack, but let me reroll first and go for second roll. During my second roll, I got what I wanted. Now I can keep the attack. I'll get an item from here. Don't need the shield, so third roll. We have to keep this, whether we like it or not. Okay, let's see what we got. I want to set my items and collect an item. By the way, you can only hold 3 items. If you ever get a 4th one, you have to discard one. So it's good to have them, but you can't have too many. Alright, an attack for Sora, an attack for for Donald, Set that up there, and then this is, I can't do anything with that. So Sora, oh, let's set first. Now my items are set, good. And then an attack, an item. After rolling for the world, pick one die to ignore, very nice. 3, 1, 2, 3, and then Donald is doing one more. That's what working together is all about. All right, and if I don't like one of these, I can ignore it. I know I like these two, no effect. This one is -1 health and -2 health. We'll just go ahead and ignore the -2 health. Get rid of the card. Just losing 1 health. All right, Donald's turn. Okie dokes. Donald needs to set his thing in order to help his friend. He doesn't like that. You know what? I'm keeping this one. I'm going for it. I have 1 on my card. Look at that. Oh, I can't take those. So it's my 3rd roll, so you know what? I forget it. I changed my mind. Okay. We have to keep all of these. This is our last reroll, our last roll. So let's see what we got. I know I can't use that. Can't use that either, because I can't give it to him, and I can't use it myself. Shield, an attack for Sora, and a wild, which will be, we don't need shields. Well, Sora could use a shield, but I think I'd rather get an item. Because I'm trying to get, ignore a Heartless. I'm trying to get more of these symbols. But ignore a Heartless is not bad. Alright, oops, I should have given this to him, because he's the one that needs a shield. So there we go. An attack, and another attack is 2 attacks. Okay, and now we roll for them. Okay, this has no effect. This is 1 Heartless. This is -2 health, so I lose 2 shields, and another health from the triangle. 3 health in 1 go. Okay, Sora's turn. We'll keep, look at that. If Donald could roll like that, right? We'll keep this one to give it to Donald. We'll keep this one to use our ability. We'll keep the wild because it's a wild. I think we can re-roll everything else. For our 2nd roll, keep the item. And for our 3rd roll, keep the item. Okay, let's assign. 1 item for me, 1 item for Mickey. Ability triggered. This is for Donald, and then this one will set it as an attack. Nothing to set. Attack from Sora. Here we go. I wish I could at least save 1 world for you guys. Here's a card, which is a wild, so I can help Donald. That's great. And then that's 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. Almost there, guys. We get a card for Donald. Ignore another Heartless. And then a shield back for Mr. Donald. We roll for the world. Okay, that's nothing. And then 2 Heartless. 1 per Keyblade. Alright, Donald's turn. Alright, we got the Heartless, but we can ignore it. I think we will. We don't want to have too many cards, so we'll ignore Heartless. We can keep some of this stuff. I want to keep this one because 1, 2, 3, I only need 2 more. And also, 2nd roll. I'm just rolling everything to see if I can get that symbol. Yeah, I think I got it. That's 3, 4, 5. So yeah, but let's, just in case, let's roll again. Nope, we didn't get that. That's our last one, so we'll keep that. Alright, let's assign. We'll take all of these here, and the wild, and the symbol, to set that up. Shield, this is ignored, and then an attack. Okay, first set it up. I didn't even get it ready, so I still have 1 more step before I can start giving my dice to Sora. Get a shield back from Mickey, and 1 attack. Okay. Not from Mickey, from Donald. I call you Mickey. And you see how I really don't like the distract? I should probably use it so I can show you what it does. It gets them to roll less die, which probably would mean I wouldn't be losing the game. It's just so hard to set, especially for Sora. Okay, I know this one has no effect and that one has no effect. -1 health from the triangle. And the item is no effect. Okay. Alright, Sora's turn. Okay. We have items, sure. We have a wild. I'm going to try and get that symbol, so let's re-roll these. The special ability. So there we go. Another wild. Should we give an item to Donald? Probably. Let's do it. And we can probably keep the attack, but I'm still looking for that special ability. So let me not give the item to Donald. Roll everything. There it is. Okay. Now I have too many. Alright. So 1 will assign here. Keep the item, give an item to Donald, and then 3 is not enough to set this. I wish it was, but it's not. So instead we'll have nothing to do with that. Do here, and we'll give Donald a shield. Nothing to set. 1 attack. 1 card. Ignore a Heartless. Donald is getting a shield. Donald is getting a card. I wish that they wouldn't be the same color on both sides. It's so hard to tell which one is the right, the back of the card, and which one is the front of the card, because they're so similar. All right, with 3, I think we've done it, guys. 1, 2, 3 attack. We have saved the first world. So, and we probably should have looked at that's what I'm saying, because this world gives us 2 health. However, we are at 10 health each. So, but I could have, if I would have known that, I would have hurt myself instead of taking a shield. But it's okay. We do get to save a world, 1 out of the 6 that we need. But when we save a world, it's not all good. We also have to roll these 2 dice. Let me show you. If a world is saved, added to the stack of saved worlds, each player rolls a black die and removes the corresponding. Each player rolls a black die and removes the corresponding ready and set tokens from their player board. So we're just rolling a black die. If we roll the Heartless, they must remove all set tokens from their player board and roll the die again and remove the corresponding ready token. Ouch. Since Sora was the one that defeated the world, let's roll for him first. Okay, he gets a triangle, which, he does not do well with triangles. He doesn't even have a set or anything. So, all right, how about you, Donald? Donald gets the Keyblade, so we remove both set and ready tokens. And we have the Land of Dragons, which is also a level 2. Donald is up. Set this here. All right, Donald. Let's see. Keep the wild. Keep the shield? Sure. I'm looking for the special. Actually, let's keep the black shield so we don't get the Heartless. I'm looking for the special ability symbol so I can set it. And there it is. So for my second one, I get to set that. I'll also keep the wild. We'll keep the attack and we'll keep the item. Sure. We don't need to roll again. Okay, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. And then I'll set the attack again. I'll attack. I'll give the special ability to Sora. And I'll get an item. I'll give an item to Sora since I already have 2. Okay. +1 shield. Oh, I don't have this set. Oh no. Oh no, what did I do? Oh man. Well, I didn't see that. And I don't want to change this, to be honest. So what I'll do is I'll put that there, and this I'll just waste. So we'll go ahead and set my special ability finally for the first time in the game, and then I'll trigger it. It's 1 health and +1 attack. Now nobody's hurt. Now that I have this set, I can start getting them a little bit hurt because I know that Donald can heal them much easier now that it's ready. So that was it for Donald, and then he'll get an item, which is an item, and then 3 attack with his ability. Okay. Donald's going to roll for the world. And we'll ignore Heartless. What is it? All players unset an ability. Oh no. Unset their ability. So no way. We're going to ignore it. No thank you. And then these have no effect. And what's a triangle? -1 health. So I will take the hit on health because I know that I can heal myself. Alright, that's it for the world. Sora's turn. Alright, well, there's his ability. He'll definitely save that. And we'll keep an item because it's the black die. We also have a couple of attacks. Donald can attack, and he can attack, so sure. Nobody needs shields, so for my second roll, get a wild. We'll keep. And for my third roll, another wild. Beautiful. Okay. We'll get an item. Attack. Oh, I can't give this to Donald. I keep thinking Donald has it set because he had it set before. He doesn't, so this is useless. Okay. Oh well. Let's see. We'll set the ability. We'll give Donald a die to set his ability, and nobody needs shields, so we'll give Donald an item. Okay. So first, item for Sora. This is his third. Remember, he can only have up to 3. And then. Well, actually, that was an attack for Sora. An item for Sora. And 3 more attack. But wait, before I do that, let's give Donald an item. Okay. And Donald can attack and heal. He's back to health, full health. And then he's doing 3 attack, which means we saved another world. And when we save this world, and again, I'm not reading this very well, we get +1 card. So he gets +1 card, and he gets +1 card. Now, Sora needs to decide which one to get rid of because he cannot have all those. And I think I'll get rid of the item one because we all have our items set. But if I can get the distract either here or here, like with these, we almost have Donald set to distract. So we'll keep those. And then Donald got perform 1 action twice. And that could be any action, including the 3 hits. We saved the world, we got a card, now we have to roll the black to see what we lose. So Donald saved this world, so let's have him roll first. Okay, and it's Mickey, so he takes his Mickey off. And then Sora, it's the Keyblade, so he has to unready and unset all of that. But this is our second world that we've saved. Hooray! Now we're going to the Keyblade graveyard. Set it up. Sora's turn. Okay, we'll keep the wild. We'll also keep the ability for sure. He has to set his attack, so we'll keep the attack. And let's reroll. He can set his attack with this one. And I don't think we need shields, so third roll. We'll keep that. Okay, so first we have these 2, so he can set that. We'll trigger that off. Nobody needs shields, so this is useless. Everybody's full of items. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5, so not enough. So we'll give an item. Give an item to Donald, I think. Actually, we have 2 items, and we can't give him that, but we can give him here, so it's another attack. Okay, we're set. Now, or actually, I can attack. Yeah, so ready, set, attack. 3 attacks. And on Donald's side, 1 item. There's 2 Mickeys, which he needs to prepare that, so he'll just throw which one? He'll just get rid of ignore Heartless. Hopefully we won't roll a Heartless. Alright, let's roll for the world. Ooh, look at this world. This world is rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everything. Okay, they roll everything. And they rolled the Heartless. So we unset distract. All players unset distract, but nobody has it set because we don't like distract. And then lots of distract. I mean, like, what is this? -1 card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards he'd have to lose. Well, okay. I guess he'll lose all his cards. Too bad, because he was going to use them. But it is what it is. Okay. It could be worse. We could be losing the game. So let's not complain, right? Okay. Donald's turn. Donald got the Heartless, and he lost his, or he decided to get rid of his ignore Heartless. So I guess that's how it goes. So second roll, and he got 2 of these symbols too. Alright. Second roll, he'll keep the wild, he'll keep the attack. I think we're going to roll again looking for those special symbols. There's 1. And we don't need all this shield, so let's roll one more time. And this is what we get. We're already set and ready and set everything, so we can give it to him. We're going to get our attack ready, because I keep forgetting that it's not ready. And this is not usable. So, didn't get much done. But we did get 3 hits on the 1, 2, 3 on the world. So, and then we roll everything. And you know what? Why not? He did 3, but he can perform an action twice. Do we need 2? I don't know if perform an action twice means we need 2 dice. I would think so. So I don't think we can do that. So let's roll for the world. Let's see. Keyblades have no effect somehow. So none of that has an effect. The items are 2 Heartless. The triangles are -1 card. We're just losing cards left and right here. I guess I'll keep the Mickey because you know what? Yeah, because I could use the Mickey just like even this turn to set this up. So, and then I have no cards left. All right, but let's go back to Sora. All right, Sora. We'll keep the wild. We'll keep the item just because we're out of items already. We're out of cards. Let's look for that special symbol so we can get this world done. There it is. Okay, and we can give 1 to Donald too. We have a wild. We don't need the shield, so let's roll one more time. Okay, attack. I'll take it. Alright, an item for Sora. Special symbols for everybody. Attack. And I can't give the attack to Donald, so well, it's a wild. I can give an item to Donald. Sure. So Donald gets an item. Okay. Donald gets 1 attack and a heal, but everybody's healed up. Sora gets an attack. Sora gets an item. Ignore Heartless. And Sora gets another 3. 1, 2, 3. Which means the world is saved and we all get a card. This time we can use a card. Keyblade for Sora and a Mickey for Donald. And another world is saved. Guys, we're getting there. We have 3 more worlds to save. Now we have to roll the black die and see what we lose. Who saved the world this time? It was Sora, so Sora first. Sora unsets and unreadies his items, and Donald unsets his Mickey. Or unreadies, because it wasn't even set. Alright, Donald's turn. Let's set the world here. Neverland. Okay. We'll keep this so we can set our keyblade. Keep these so we can, with the help of the card, also ready that. We'll give this one to our friend and roll 2. Second roll. A wild and last roll. We don't need the Mickeys. We'll take a wild. Okay. So finally set there. Our Mickeys are also good to go. Our ability will go to Sora. And we want an item, or do we want another attack? Let's do an attack right here. Okay, let's set it up. So our protect is set again, ready and set. Okay, our attack is set, and now we trigger 1 attack from Donald and 3 attack from Sora. Okay, roll for the world, and this world also rolls everything. Should really get working on those distracts. Speaking of distract, -1 health. We'll lose the health because Donald can heal me, or heal himself, I guess. What is this? No effect. These, whoa, that's 6 health right there. Oof. Okay, we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 health. And hopefully Donald can trigger his ability. And then, what is this one? +2 Heartless. Wow, that was nasty. Alright, Sora, you're up. I'll keep the ability, so we like abilities. I'll keep the wild. I'll give the Mickey to Donald, and we'll re-roll this one. Second roll. We'll keep the attack, but we're looking for the special symbol for Donald to heal himself with. There it is. Okay, we'll keep this. I think we have to. Alright, let's assign. So we know we're getting special abilities. We know we're getting attacks. We'll give Donald the ability to get that back. And can't give it to Donald because I don't have it set. I don't need any, so I don't think I can do anything with this one. Nope. Okay. Put it back. Alright. Nothing to set, but we do 1 attack here, 3 here. Okay. And over here, 1 shield back. Another attack. And an attack and a health. Up to 8. Alright, we roll for the world. Sora rolls for the world. What do we get? Mickey, 2 Heartless. The bottle, no effect. These are 2 health, 1 each. I'll just take off the shields for now, because Donald's busy healing himself. Another 2 Heartless from another Mickey. And this is another 2 health. Ouch. We'll just take off the shields. Alright, we've got work to do, guys. Alright, Donald. Off we go. We'll keep all of these, and the wild, and the attack. Good first roll. Now we're just looking for Mickeys. 2 Mickeys, come on. Second roll, we'll keep the wild. And third roll, and no Mickeys to be found. That's fine, because I have a Mickey here. So I'm gonna use this Mickey to trigger the action. And then let's see, well first before I use the card, let's see what else we got. We got an attack, got special ability, 2 wilds. We'll use 1 to give it to Sora to attack. And a shield, and yes, we'll use a shield, that's an attack. We'll use a shield here, and we'll give a shield to him. So at the end of the day, we got 1 attack from Sora. We got shield back for Sora. We got 1 attack from Donald. We got 1 attack and 1 health from Donald. So we'll heal Donald up to 9. And then we have a shield from the card. Shield back for Donald. And 3 attack from Sora. Almost there. Okay. Very well. So let's roll for the world. Whose turn was it? Donald. Alright, Donald. I believe these are no effect. Yes, all those and the wild is no effect. So very well done. Okay. However, these are -2 health. So I'll just do 1 and a health back down to 8. And the triangle is another health. So I'll take another shield off. We need to get working on those shields. Alright, Sora. Let's see what we got. We'll keep the shield. We'll keep the wild. Looking for those special symbols. Let's do it. There they are. 2 special symbols coming right up. And our third roll, that's what we get. Okay, we don't want to distract. I don't know that we're gonna ever get to the distract, so let me just show you. If we ever do set it up for one of our characters, it just happens that for them, there are characters that are better at distract than they are. I think the girl is really good at distracting. But if we do set it and then we trigger it, whatever dice we use to trigger it is the one die that they wouldn't be rolling. So if I trigger it with a blue die, then they will only roll 4 blue die and a black one. If I happen to trigger it with the black die, then they wouldn't be rolling the black die, only rolling the blue die. That's kind of how the distract works. These characters are just not that great at it. I haven't really focused on that much. So special ability, attack. I guess we'll give a shield to Donald and a shield to Sora. We'll leave it like that. Or we can attack, but I don't think we need to. I think we're going to get this world done. So 1 attack from Sora. Shield back. Shield back for Donald. And you can resolve these, as you can see, in any way you want to. And then 1 attack and a health for Donald, because with that 1 attack, we're done. Sora doesn't need to trigger. So we get +1 shield. Everybody gets a shield for defeating this world. But most importantly, I think we're about done. We have 2 more to go. All right, and now we roll the black to see what gets unset. All right, so who did this? Was it Donald or was it Sora? I think it was Sora, right? So Sora unsets. Oh, he doesn't even have that set. Okay, now Donald, the attack. Okay, and now it's Donald's turn. Monster World. Can we beat it? All right, we're keeping all of these. We're looking for shields. We'll keep the wild. We're looking for either attacks or shields, but it's our last roll, so we'll keep whatever is coming. Okay, there we go. I gotta remember I have to set my attacks again. So special ability, and then do we set the attack? I think we set the attack. Yeah, okay. We ready the attack, now set. So 1 health and an attack, bringing me back up to full health. And 3 attack from Sora. Okay, moving along. Let's roll for the world. This world also rolls everything. Okay, so these 2 have no effect. No Heartless. The triangle is 1 Heartless. I mean the Keyblade. And the Mickey is 1 Heartless, so that's 3 more. Wow, okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Okay, Sora. I don't think I like any of that. But Mickey needs a shield back, so we'll get rid of that. And let's look for special symbols. There we go, that's more like it. We'll keep all of these. Actually, we'll keep everything. We'll keep the attacks as well. Or should we look for shields? No, let's keep the attacks. Right here, and right here. Attack. Oh, I can't give this one, so I could re-roll this one. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Shield for Donald, shield for Sora, and then a wild, which is not gonna be, which is not gonna do much. One attack, one shield back, one shield back for Mr. Donald, one attack and a health. Of course, now we don't need health anymore, and 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, all right. So I know these two have no effect, but the rest do. That's 2 Heartless from the items. It's like all our progress just has 2 health from this circle with stars. So I'll lose a health and I'll take a shield. Donald might be able to heal me. Another 2 health. So same thing. I'll lose 1 and a shield. And what's the Keyblade? 1 Heartless. Okay. All right, Donald, heal me up. Yes, ma'am. I will get you. I will get you. Okay. We rolled a lot of that, which we don't need. We'll keep the attack just to get the black die out of the way. Let's re-roll all these. Second roll. Oh man, we'll keep the attack. Third roll. Shields. Alright. 1 for Sora, 1 for Mickey. Set this and trigger it and give Sora an attack. Okay. And we'll give Sora a shield. So 1 attack for Sora. 1 shield for Sora. We'll set this and do 1 attack for Donald and a health, which will heal Sora 1 and another attack, and then Sora 3. 1, 2, 3, and we did it again. We saved another one, and what do we get? We get +1 health. So Sora is up to full health. Mickey hasn't been hurt. I mean, Donald hasn't been hurt yet, and that's number 5. You see how the game kind of starts really hard, but then it becomes a little easier as your characters have everything set. Of course, now when you save the world, you have to unset things, but it's usually not the end of the world, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Donald saved his world, so let's see what he needs to lose. He needs to lose his attack. Again, he always loses his attack. And Sora, his attack as well. Okay. And it's Donald's turn. No, it's Sora's turn. Alright. So, yeah, we're keeping this. Should we keep the item just to get that out of the way? Sure. And then second roll. Yeah, Mickey, sure. We'll take a Mickey. Okay. Well, we have to set the items. So... we also have to set this up. Because we just lost a bunch of things. Okay, we'll do it like this. Or... we can set the attack and not attack this turn. No, let's attack. I think every turn, if we can chop a little bit off, it's just better. So we'll set this up. We'll set the items up. And now we'll get a shield back. And we'll hit him for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then Donald will hit him for 1 and heal, but no one's hurt. And then this is our last world, and it's a level 1. So... hopefully we can beat a level 1 after beating 3 level 3s in a row. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got the Heartless. Unset Distract, but nobody has set Distract yet. This has no effect, and the circle has no effect. So we're good. Alright, Donald. Okay, Donald found these, which is perfect, and also this one. Okay, and let's see if we can. I think we can win. I think we got it, guys. Second roll. Yeah, we're gonna keep all this. I think we got it. Shield. No, he doesn't even need a shield, so that's not bueno. But here and here, and then, nope, we can't use the attack. I guess we'll have an item. Alright, we'll get an item for Donald. Get a shield back. And 1 health, 1 attack. Look at that. And then with Sora, our big hitter, we get 3 more attacks. And we defeat the last world. And we won. We did it. Well, guys, there you have it. That was a full run through of Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit. You see that it's a very fast paced game. I really do enjoy this one. I like dice. I like rolling dice and just trying to make the best with the dice that you got. So it's a fun one, and I love the worlds. Disney, Final Fantasy, it's all in there. So if you enjoyed this one, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, and to subscribe to Meeple Village if you haven't done so already. I'll see you all in the next one, but until then, may you play more games.